a stream about the series of tutorials we're going to make to the Arcane University about quest implementation, quest scripting, scripting in general, enemy AI packages. I'll give you the details on the next slide. I'll then compile all of the stream data into separate videos and organize them better on my YouTube channel so we can all watch later without having to worry if it will disappear or not. So without further ado, let's do further. Oh, I think this is copyrighted, this line, but nonetheless, let's go. Alright, so what we will create on this stream is the quest From Below We Grow. In my last stream I did a cavern that I had to set up some more stuff like nav mesh and scripts and all sorts of things. Now we're going to focus more on the side of how we'll create a quest from start to finish. As you can see in here, the player will have to capture the mines. Since it already captured the docks, it will be a source of stone for Olenveld, so we can start then rebuilding the city. So this is the tutorial list that we will have available then on YouTube in separate videos, and clearly better arranged without some of the long hauls of stressing and trying to figure out stuff. I'll also have the full stream available to watch from start to finish if you wish to do so. So stay tuned. In this first tutorial we're gonna set up some basic quest info, player NPC and dialogue, stages, and create some objectives. So let's begin with that. Alright, so we're in the CK now. I'm gonna boot up the Olenveld WS world space. Better yet, I don't think I'm going to the world space, I'd rather go to the interior cell. Where is it? Olenveld. Where is the Star of the North? There it is. The creation kit is a little bit slow at the moment. I hope I can figure out what's wrong, but we manage. Maybe it's memory, I don't know. Alright, so we have Olenveld's Black Watch General. Aradin is the usual quest giver. This time he will give you the quests. So I'm gonna head up right to the quests tab, and I'm gonna find Olen. I'm gonna create a new one. Alright, so let me just switch some screens here just so I can check some stuff on the background. Alright. So first of all, we need to set up some basic info for the quest. We need to give it an ID. And let me see if I can get the quest tutorial on the CK wiki so I can follow along. Alright. Alright, great. Request. Alright, creating the quest object. Sure. Alright, so let's start with giving an ID. I'm gonna name it Olenveld From Below We Grow. I usually give the ID the full name, but you can put an acronym if you wish. And you can give the quest name. This is what will pop up for the player. The priority, I usually don't mess with this setting much. I'm gonna give it the default value of 60. This is if you're having multiple quests that are using the same actor. It basically tells which dialogue will come first in the dialogue tab. So if I have this quest at 60 and then the harsh winds at 70, it probably the harsh winds dialogue will appear first, and then you have to scroll down for this the from below we grow. Alright, I'm just gonna click OK, so it creates a record, and I'm gonna save right away because saving often is key with the creation kit. And now to save some time, what I usually like to do is pick the latest quest. Yeah, I have 80 priority, start game enabled, run once. Okay, this is all acceptable. Type side quests, and I'm gonna pick up the from below we grow. We can have a start game enabled, but since I'm going to use some aliases and they probably won't fill correctly, which happens a lot, believe me, I'm gonna untick, and I'm gonna put it as side quest. Alright, run once, warn an alias fill failure, we don't need it. Click OK. So now for the dialogue, you know what? The harsh winds quests, I did not have start game enabled because it was a dialogue that booted it up, but since we're not gonna have a dialogue booting it up, I'm gonna put start game enabled, just this once. Save it. I'm gonna create some stages, stage 0 and stage 10. This is basic, this is just a basic layout. You have 2 stages. Make sure you click on new until you have, so you can activate the papyrus or the scripting part of the quest. I'm gonna click OK, save again. We could, however, activate the quest by the completion, since this will be a follow-up of the harsh winds. We could get here, boat arrival start, harsh wind scenes, stop. Alright. Okay. Harsh winds, dialogue views. Let me check something first. Let me check this. This will, yeah, exactly. This is the final stage of the harsh winds. It will set stage 50. I haven't scripted yet the end. However, I have completed with quest 50. I have the complete quest, so the quest will end here and it will pop up for the player. Completed quest, blah 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 blah. What we can do here is what I was thinking earlier. I'm gonna untick start game enabled, and I'm gonna create a property, and that property will be a quest property, and we'll call it Olen from below we grow. Control A, Control C. Then on the property name, we'll click edit value and assign it to Olenveld. I repeat, you do not need to create this property on another quest. You don't need any of this if you want the quest to be start game enabled and automatically filled. I'm just doing this because it is a follow-up of the harsh winds. So Let's see, Olenveld from below we grow. Okay, and I'm gonna put start here and compile. As you can see, no error messages popped up, so the script will start our quest for us. Ooh, fragments and Olenveld. Alright, I'll check it later. Okay, harsh winds. Yeah, it wasn't on this dialogue. It probably is. Let me check. Yeah, it was this fragment. This is not bad. You have the source on your folder. It's just that CK sometimes fails to load things, so don't panic. I'll explain later how to fix this. Now from the below we grow. Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, since it begins, we can start making up dialogue. So we head up to the dialogue views, which I previously mentioned. Just let me check something first. Okay. Yeah, so this is the basic info on the tutorial 1. We have the name, we have the ID, we have the type, we have the priority, when once, and now to the dialogue views. We're gonna have to create dialogue for the player to interact with the NPC, so the NPC can give us the quest. So I'm gonna create a new dialogue view. I usually name this on acronyms, so Olen from below we grow dialogue dia view. I know you can name it whatever you want as long as it's unique. Alright, so we have the dialogue view. I'm going to create a branch. The name of the branch, however, I like to name it General Branch. I'm gonna take it from below we grow. Alright, I'm gonna put it intro 00 just so we can name it. And the topic, you just Control C on the topic and it will begin. Now I want the player to ask Eridan what needs to be done for the city of Olenveld. So here you put the text that you want the player to tell the NPC. And here on the infos, you're gonna set up what you want the NPC to answer to you. So I'm gonna create new response text. I'm gonna say, hello again, friend. I usually don't address the player as Dragonborn because it has issues with immersiveness, and some people are not even the Dragonborn with all the mods they install. There are some random role-playing characters, so a friend will suffice. Hello again, friend. Yes. Your combat OS has proven to be very valuable for this city. I have a new mission. I have a new mission for you. You click OK. And then here is where you'll set up most of the things. You're gonna put ASLib file for subtitle. You can untick this if you have voice acting. If you have voice acting, you can untick this line. Otherwise, if people have subtitles off, it will force the subtitles. So I just need to double click the general, Olenveld general, just to check its ID. You need to add conditions, namely the get is ID. That way this dialog line will only be possible to exist within the general NPC. I'm gonna click OK. And you need another condition. You only want this dialog to appear once. And it's only at the quest beginning. So you can have the get stage, link it to the quest from below it grow, and you're gonna have it at 0 since that is the startup quest stage we have. Copy all the conditions, you will thank me later. And we are okay. Of course, you can set up on this tab the voice file name will be on the folder, on this folder here, data, sound, voice, Olenveld, you're an Eridan maybe. Welcome. Yeah, it will be in some of these folders for sure. Once you set up the custom voice types for your characters, they will have a folder with the voice file, namely this one, and then you can just ask your voice actor to record a voice and give the file this name. So the CK will then boot the sound and recognize it, and the game will use that sound. So yeah, it will actually be the voice type of Yaron Eridan, so it shall be on this folder. As you can see, I have a lot of quests already with voice files. And if we record the file, you can also define the emotions. I'm gonna put a happy value of 65 because you've been doing a good job so far. You can either use this file name and put it directly on the folder, or select the sound you have from your voice actor and put it in the folder. So if you click on view valid NPCs, you can see we have the Olenveld general as the only NPC capable of giving the line. So I'm gonna record. Hello again, friend. Yes, your combat prowess has proven to be very valuable for this city. I have a new mission for you. And we click on save. Good. Now on Yarn Erden, let me check the FR Olenveld FBW Jinto. Let me see. 0046 DD, and as you can see, it matches the sound we had just created. Good. All right. Click save again. Yeah, and generate lib files from Wave. Save again. I'm not gonna bother much with the dialogue stuff to the extent. I'm just here to tell you about the quest, and usually I take care of these things later. So yeah, just follow along for now. Don't worry if your NPCs are acting weird with the lib files or something if you don't have the voice files yet. Not having voice files usually messes some stuff up. And alright, we're gonna boot the mission. We click OK. Show all text. Alright. I'm gonna add a new topic. Remember what I said about the topic? You control V and you put 1. Again, topic text. So now bear with me. I'm not gonna pause the stream because I need a stream of because I need to follow the dialogue line. So if you want to chill a little bit back and watch me write dialogue, go ahead. Otherwise, you can just skip. But yeah, this is only available for YouTube right now. The stream is live, so you'll have to bear with me. What did I have? Let me check my doc file. Yeah, usually when I test stuff, I just give a couple of claps or sounds, dummy sounds, just so I'm faster. Now we're gonna link a dialogue from point A to point B. So we're gonna click and hold and drag this little arrow to the other dialog box. Another topic. Now, I don't want the player to say anything, so I'm gonna create a response saying oh, oops. Find the topic. And now what I want to do is link to a tree. We're gonna do it in a different way. We're gonna make an invisible continue to number 3. And that way the dialogue will continue without the pause for the player to choose nothing. Alright, so progress is saved. Now, what I did right here is tick the goodbye tag because you want the dialogue to finish here. Great. So we'll now have to progress the quest. So I'll create a little script, which is get owning quest. So get owning quest will get the owner of this dialogue topic and branch. So it will be the from below we grow dot. So this is the main grabber for the quest. Then you set up a dot and you pass a new method called set stage. And here, remember the two stages we set up, 0 and 10. We will use this. We'll use this to trigger the quest into the player and display an objective. So we'll hit compile. Compile again. And the quest should be automatically in stage 10. That's great. Now, at stage 10, I want to display an objective. And the objective needs to match the stage. I mean, this is a lie, it doesn't need to match, but I do usually like to match index with stage index. And at stage 10, you click on new here. If this is like grayed out, you select the quest, new until it appears empty. The log entry is, well, you know when Skyrim you select the quest and you have a little details and a little background of the task you have to do, you can put it in here. I won't do it, but you can do it on your quests. So I'll put the scripting to display the quest objective, which is set objective displayed, and I'm going to pass the parameter of 10. Compile, and I'm going to create a new stage as 20, and I'm going to save some work for now to put it as set objective completed 10. So if you have a displayed objective at 10, you'll need to close it, or you don't need to close it, but it will be more ugly if the player goes to visit the quest and checks that the objective is still not grayed out. So yeah, set objective completed 10, and I'm gonna mark it when we find the mines. I'm gonna hit compile again. What we can do though is here and recompile all Papyrus scripts. It should be good. Click OK, click save. I'm gonna boot mod organizer. Alright, it's saved. Now, as for the map of Olenveld, I'm not sure. I just need to install this mod. I really want to install this mod. Just give me a sec. Nightfall. Good. Alright, so now we need to place a little flag. Let me check that flag. I'm not sure how it's done, so I'm gonna do something you guys will probably do a lot, which is reverse engineer. I'm gonna go to solitude. Solitude, solitude. I'm gonna put castle there. Alright. I don't think this is the cell I wanted. Let me check. Oh, it is. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so there are no flags here. I'll have to go to Windhelm then. Windhelm. Palace of the Kings. Let's go. And flags, flags. Do we have some flags over here? God damn it, we don't. Let me just check. Flag. And select all. Preview. Yeah, it's these little things. This is an activator. I need to... Alright. Well, never mind. I'm gonna reverse engineer without looking at it. So start the north. Again. And this will be a small stream, to be fair. This won't be a very long one. This is just to set up some basic quests stuff. I'm gonna press 1 multiple times until they are out of here. Okay, nice. So we have the civil map. Alright, this is a double. Let me check. Elgin, blue, Hyberster, Markov, Morphle, blue, red. Let me check the town one. Yeah, I need a small one. So, what you can do now is duplicate. Give it a new name, and I'm gonna put it Olenveld, Old Mine, from below we grow, flag. I'm gonna put it somewhere along. These lines. I don't think it's here. I need to get a good look on the map yet, so... Right, I'll deal with it later. So... Exactly. Exactly. So, as you can see, we already have a script. We already have a nice script from the flag. If game.getPlayer map marker at map makes sense on activation. So, scripts. Using default script value. Alright, so this little green arrow means the script is being inherited from the parent. So do not edit the source. If you want to edit vanilla script, create a new one, give it a new name, and then add it here. What we can do though, since this blue square is activated, it means that properties are not set, as you can see here. Map marker, it's completely unset. I believe that in the game they add each one manually. So I'm just gonna click save so the dialog pops up again. And we're gonna have to create a map marker for the location, which I do not have yet. Shall be quick. Meanwhile, I take a look at the map and see where this is at. Alright, I just hope you don't crash, because my creation kit gets a little bit fucky with loading stuff. Sure, we do have the river, but the river doesn't lead to the main oceans. So let me check. I guess this was a little mistake that I probably did. Yeah, it's almost connecting, but it's not entirely, so I guess we can put it other way. Alright. I'm gonna add a map marker. Map marker. Again, search for one. Place it here. And I'm gonna give it a radius. Marker data. Name. We're gonna take... I can't travel. No, not yet. Let me check just one thing. Map marker. I really need to check something first. Sure, yeah, it's off. Oh, alright. Yeah, I get it now. So, it can't be visible and can't travel here. It needs to have these unticked first. So I'm gonna give it a name of Olenveld Mine. Extra. I'm gonna give it a radius of 15500. It's a little bit bigger, so the player won't have difficulty finding it. And the player, once it fast travels, it will fast travel here. So I think this radius is acceptable. You get here and you discover the map mark. Nice. Seems all fine to me. Back to... I'm gonna save it first, because sometimes it crashes. Never mind, I have the reference open here, so double clicking the flag, you click here, properties, map marker, and you give it pick reference, map marker, blah 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 blah. We'll click OK. Save. Now, I know this sounds tricky, but I do not wish the player to have access to that flag before that dialogue. I know probably that people won't like this decision that I'm about to make, but well, you can't please everyone. The biggest lesson I can tell you in life is that you can't please everyone. There will be always people that love your work, and there are always people that will hate your work. That's how life goes. Alright, just gonna take these out. Yeah, so back to the flag. We're gonna add a script to the quest. Olenveld. And from row quest stages. Remember stage 10? Yeah, we're gonna use this one. Sure, just let me move the render window a little bit to the side. We're gonna add a property. Add property. Object reference. I'm gonna put map marker mine. Control A, Control C. And I'm gonna point it here. You select pick reference, render window, point it, click OK. Now, I'm gonna put enable. As you can see, it had zero trouble compiling, so we have no errors. Click OK. Now, why do I put enable? Because I don't want this to be enabled at first, so I'm gonna initially disable. Save it. I'm gonna save the mod. All nice. I'm gonna actually test it. Alright, run. Alright. Just check something first. Now, we had to add stage 50. My guess. Yeah, we'll have to load this one, I think. No, not this one. Yeah, probably we'll have to load this one for the stage 50 to load correctly, because stage 50 is a stage from this harsh wind scene, so I didn't want to force the stage itself. I just wanted to make it right this time with a previous save game. Not sure if it will work, but we'll see in a minute. So before all this, I'm just gonna SQV Olenveld from below we grow. Exactly, SQV is a command you can use to check the status of the aliases and the quest itself. Enabled, no. State stopped, current stage 0, priority 60 as we defined before. And now...
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm guessing now multiple zombies come out. Oh, okay, God mode. God mode on this. I'm just gonna kill everything. In fact, I'm glad I'm making this because I need a clean save game for the next quest. Yeah, I need to kill this guy off. Right, all clear. The world is saved. Yeah, I'm guessing this shall do. Let me just Oh, I think the... Oh, right. The marker is not yet enabled because I didn't discover it yet, even though I have all the quest markers. I'm going to start off the north. Alright. Let me just check again the quest.
Yes. Need something?
Alright.
Hmm?
I'm having warnings that OBS is skipping frames. I don't know why that is happening. Probably is memory, but we have taken the docks. Yeah. Sure, as you can see, well, it completes stage 50. And now a scene was supposed to play, but I need to tweak the scene first. A boat was supposed to appear here, but it's not appearing. That's because I haven't properly set up yet the boat. Alright. That was a cinematic camera, by the way. I'll show you how to create one on the later tutorials. It was part of a scene. And as you can see, we are back. I'm gonna save the game right here because this is a save game we will use now. As you can see, I update and it is now enabled, running, current stage 0, priority 60. So when we click Araden, it should give us the dialogue we created earlier. Hello again, friend. Yes, your combat prowess has proven to be very valuable for this. I have a new mission for you. Yeah, I don't know why he stands there, but I'll have to figure it out. As you can see, all fine and dandy. And there we go, we have set up a basic quest. Now, I'm not sure why this flag, is it an activator or... I'm not sure why the flag wasn't activated. I'll hop in just so you can see the script in action. Is this like Havoc? Because if it is Havoc, I'm gonna put don't Havoc settle. I don't know if this is a moving activator or not. Alright. Stage properties. Yeah, enable, compile. Save again. I'm just gonna download it. Download this beautiful icon from the Arcane University because I need to update the PowerPoint. Let me check. Olenveld. Why is it called trailers? It's not a trailer. Delete this here. Insert. Picture. This device. Downloads. Oh, alright, not this one. Check again. AU transparent. Insert. Picture. AU transparent. Damn, that's a big icon. Alright, there you go. Now it is correct. I'm gonna save. Now, why did I open this PowerPoint? Because I'm gonna explain it to you next, after I finish. Oh, it's saved. Now let's just check quickly in game, and I'll explain why I opened the PDF. Alright. Come on, Skyrim. Load. Alright. Why the mouse is... Oh, right. Mouse ain't working because I was on the second monitor. Alright, we can boot up the save game we created earlier. For a new quest, I recommend before you're creating a new quest to always create a save game prior. I mean, is it prior that you say before? You need to create a save game before the quest is created so you have maximum compatibility with everything and you don't have script garbage running around and stuff like that. Point is, before you create a quest, always try to have a clean save.
Hello again.
Yay! So the flag ain't here, which is weird. Very weird. Alright, never mind. I'll make it like this. Alright. Maybe this way it will show. If it doesn't show up, what I'll end up doing is probably create a new activator from scratch with the flag mesh, and then, just then, or even I can create a static mesh, put it over here, and a little box over it so the player can activate. But that's another thing for another video. That's another topic that I'll cover later. Go on, let's go. And the flag ain't here. I'm guessing this is a problem with the flag model itself not spawning or something like that, or even if it's spawning. Let me check it might be. Nope, not under the table. Alright, so the problem wasn't the script, it wasn't the initial disabled, it's really a problem with the flag. I'll deal with it later. But as you can see once more, we have set up correctly the dialogue, and with the dialogue comes the quest. Now as you can see, it popped off the dialogue, it said a goodbye, and started the quest. And as you can see, it displayed the objective we set it up earlier. So this does conclude this small stream. It wasn't very long.
Yes?
Oh, hello, Hogvar. What are you doing here?
Huh?
There's so many gold reserves over there. Alright. Wood. Yeah, I'll find Andy over here. So, we have gathered new food supplies with the
Hi.
dogs. Now we will gather stone. And we are to make some progress on it. I'll have to deal with you later, you little blue flag. Don't know why the hell you don't spawn, but okay. Anyway, I'll make it initially disabled again, just for safekeeping measures. Save. Save, save, save. Why did I open the PowerPoint again? It was to show you this. Swap. So what we just did today was the #1 tutorial. We set up a quest basic info, set up player and NPC dialogue quest giver, set up stages, and create objectives for the player. On the next stream and the next tutorial, we'll have set up the enemy, script the dungeon, also create some nav mesh too, yes. Set up enemy AI and packages. The AI being the aggressiveness, the how they behave, and the packages will be what they'll be doing in the mine. Then we'll define more quest stages. On tutorial 3, I really am looking forward for this one. It's because we'll have a nice scene, nice cinematic, or a cutscene if you wish to call it like that. And then the tutorial 4 will be the wrap-up tutorial. We'll have the body clear script. We'll move all the dead bodies to a body cell, so it won't clutter the island. The NPC dialogue and player reward, and we will set up the quest changes to the world, meaning the mine will be populated with friendly forces. It will be populated with new areas for the player to enjoy and to maybe mine some raw materials used for blacksmithing, stuff like that. Alright, point being, this will be a series of tutorials for the Arcane University and also for people who follow Olenveld and wish to know the progress of the mod. I said the mod will be coming out late 20,000 or early 20,000, 2021. Sorry, I'm not very that good with numbers in English, which is unfair since I'm practically a native with many things. Numbers, I don't get it. Uh, and yeah, that's it. I'm sorry if my speech is a little bit iffy. I'm just doing this all on the go, on the fly. I didn't really script anything. I just went and yeah, I'm gonna make a stream and teach stuff. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna close the PowerPoint, and this wraps up for today. We have a basic quest set up. Next tutorial, remember, we'll set up the enemies and the cavern, and hopefully I'll have the flag fixed. I'll deal with this and then tell you the solution on tutorial 2. So thank you for watching. I'll now take the recording of Twitch and upload it to YouTube right away. So thank you once again for watching and have fun making your own quests.